brings this woman to be married to this male?
I do.
Thank you so much. You may receive your bride just arm in arm, and all the guests may be seated. We are all gathered here today at the world-famous Little White Wedding Chapel on this very exciting occasion to witness and celebrate the union of Chester and Jacqueline. If you two are standing here today at this altar, before myself and all these witnesses, then you must have come to that special place in your relationship to where your love is stronger than yesterday, but never as strong as the rest of your tomorrows. Is that safe to say?
Yes.
Perfect. Jacqueline, if you will, please hand your flowers off to your bridesmaid there. Please turn and face each other. Hold hands. Look into each other's eyes and think, if you will, about that magical moment when you two met each other for the very first time. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Think about that and then consider all that's happened since then. Everything that's taken place in your lives has brought you right here today to the altar of marriage, pledging your eternal love and commitment to each other. Do you, Chester, take this woman whose hand you now hold, choosing her to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And do you also promise before God and His witnesses to love her, honor her, comfort and keep her for the rest of your life?
I promise.
Jacqueline, do you take this man who stands before you now, choosing him to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
And do you also promise before God and His witnesses to love him, honor him, comfort and keep him for the rest of your life?
I do.
You two have decided to exchange wedding rings today along with your vows. So if you will, please take the rings that you have for each other. Hold those rings in the palms of your hands together for a moment. If you'll each notice, these rings are made of a precious metal, I'm sure, made to last the test of time. But more importantly, these rings are perfect circles. These circles have no end. Just as your love for each other and the journey you begin today also is without end. So Chester, please take the ring you have for Jacqueline. Place that ring on her left-hand ring finger. And as you do so, look into her eyes. And say, Jacqueline, with this ring,
Jacqueline, with this ring,
I promise all my love.
I promise all my
I promise all my life,
life,
I will love you forever.
I love you.
Now, Chester, give her hand a little kiss. That's next. Kiss her hand. Jacqueline, if you'll do likewise, take the ring you have for Chester, place that ring on his left-hand ring finger. Look into his eyes and say, Chester, with this ring,
Chester, with this ring,
I promise you all my love.
I promise you all my love.
I promise you all of my life.
I promise you all my
I will always be your best friend.
I will always be your.
I will love you forever.
I will love you forever.
Now, if you'll hand her flowers back, please. If you two will turn and face me, I'm going to leave you with just a few final words. If you two can continue loving each other, continue laughing and smiling just as you are here today, and always remember the promises you made to each other here at this altar, and tell each other at least once a day how much you love each other. If you can do these few simple things every day, you will have a long, beautiful, blessed marriage together. Can you do this?
Amen.
Well, with that said, what God has joined together here today, let no one separate. May God bless you both in your marriage together. And by the legal authority given to me here in the state of Nevada, it is now my honor and truly a privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. Chester, you may kiss your wife.
Yippee! Right. Yippee! Finally!
Chester, you may walk your wife down the aisle. Congratulations. One more time.